Hope everyone is doing well. Pastor Jared here. Today, I'm going to talk about patience. We don't like to be patient, but we're called to be patient. Patience is part of the fruit of the Spirit. James 5:7 says this, "Be patient, therefore, brothers, until the coming of the Lord. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, being patient about it until it receives the earth and the late rain. You also be patient. Establish your hearts, for the coming of the Lord is at hand." So we don't like being patient, and a lot of times we just want things to happen quickly. Yesterday was my youngest daughter Heidi's birthday, and so since it was Labor Day and everyone had the day off, we went up to Lincoln Caverns because Heidi wanted to go to a cave. And one of the things I found just fascinating to think about is how the cave was formed, and you could see where the water had ran through and slowly carved out the cave. And the idea that water is a powerful thing, but it doesn't happen quickly. You know, the carving of that cave didn't happen overnight. It happened over thousands of years. And really, when you look at all the different cave formations, they take thousands of years to be formed. We saw still areas where people who had first come into that cave had broken off stalactites, and we saw that cave was opened I think 90 years ago, and you could see where after 90 years there was just a tiny little bit of a new stalactite forming, where beside it you saw this huge formation that hadn't been torn away. It takes time and it takes patience. That water and nature is patient, and we are called to be patient as Christians. And a lot of times we may say, well, you know what, I'm not doing much good. I don't see a lot of impact, and it's frustrating. But the thing is, patience means that we continue. Doesn't mean we're always good at continuing. But we are called to be patient because over time, small things become very large things. And really, in the economy of God, the small things add up as we are patient, as we continue in doing good, as we continue down the path, being patient. That adds up to something much greater than the little things do by themselves, and actually much greater than if we had just rushed to get something done, because we probably wouldn't do it that well when we rush to do things. We are called to be a patient people, and we are called to be patient in doing good, even as we get frustrated, even as we want things to happen quickly, because God sees the long view. And the things that lead up to people's lives being changed, we may, some people have life change that happens and it seems like it happens overnight, but really there are a lot of things that happen beforehand to make that possible. Just like, with this cave, you see this cave and oh, this is great. But then when you learn that it took thousands of years of water running through there, eating away at the cave, and all the formations took lots of time of water patiently dripping and leaving behind minerals. You see that, wonder happens not overnight, but over time in small things. And those small things add up to have a monumental impact. So today, I just want you to think about that. Think about what small things are you doing consistently, regularly? How are you living out your faith in the everyday? How are you sharing your faith every day? And I'm not saying you have to every single day have a huge testimony. But what you do need to do is live out your faith and share your story with people. Share what God is doing, even in the small things. Because small things add up to large things. And we are called to be faithful and patient. Hope you guys are doing well. Have a good day.